Jeff Beck is one of the most hallowed guitarists of all time. A virtuoso of the sixth string, he has invariably followed his creative vision, constructing a highly personalized discography over his 6 decades in the sun, boasting many iconic moments. Famously, he was one of the 3 legendary guitarists to play in the Yardbirds, one of the vanguards of the British invasion. Through his association with the Keith Relf-fronted band, Beck struck up great friendships with London's other most eminent guitarists, Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page, and he ultimately replaced the former in the group. Beck and Page fleetingly played as dual guitarists in the quintet, which helped to instill rock music with a more robust edge off the back of cuts such as Happenings, 10 Years Times Ago. If filling the boots of Eric Clapton was not a significant indicator of his prowess, then being a partner in crime with the future mastermind of Led Zeppelin certainly is. Over his post-Yardbirds career, Beck has combined styles such as hard rock, blues, jazz, and even electronica to cultivate a varied back catalog that is imbued with a consistency that many of his contemporaries should be envious of. Another indication of his talent is the status of other musicians he's worked with. Beck has lent his guitar to David Bowie, Hans Zimmer, and Kate Bush over the years, and has helped augment the creations of all those lucky enough to enlist him as a collaborator. He is so respected that Nick Mason, the drummer of Pink Floyd, claimed in his 2004 autobiography, Inside Out, that after founding member Syd Barrett left the band, they wanted Beck as his replacement, but none of us had the nerve to ask him. A real hero of music, fans have long desired to understand what music Jeff Beck holds dear, as his work is so eclectic. When listing his 6 favorite albums of all time to The Express in 2014, he offered a fascinating insight into his record collection and explained that one surprising album helped to drag him out of the gutter. This is the 1971 A Tribute to Jack Johnson by jazz pioneer Miles Davis. It's not one of his most well-known bodies of work by any stretch, but it is one of the highlights of his career and the one that Beck holds dearest. Davis wrote it as the soundtrack for Bill Clayton's celebrated documentary about the life of the American boxer Jack Johnson, and it remains a masterpiece of the jazz rock genre. Consisting of 2 tracks with durations of over 25 minutes, they were produced from recordings made on February 18th and April 7th, 1970, at 30th Street Studio in New York City. When Beck first heard the record on the radio, it galvanized him and pulled him out of the creative mire that ensued after he and Rod Stewart had stopped working together. This album got me out of the gutter after my split with Rod Stewart. I was working on a car outside my house when this amazing freeform shuffle came on the radio. The guitarist revealed Dave's trumpet comes in randomly with a melody that freedom appealed to me. John McLaughlin played on this as well and gave me my next career move.